Alright folks, welcome to this exciting video and welcome to a piece of Cold War history here on the Isle of Islay. I didn't even know there was one of these on the Isle of Islay and I didn't do any research, but I know a little bit about them, and this is the Isle of Islay ROC post, which was here to monitor and observe for nuclear detonation of bombs, and then they could like radio to the a master post, and then they would obviously be connected with like Westminster in England, so they could monitor and like where the nuclear fallout might go in the case of like obviously the Cold War kicking off. So yeah, this is cool. Obviously first time I've ever seen this. These little Cold War bunkers though were built, each one of them is identical. They dug a big hole, they poured the concrete bunker in, then they filled it over, and then there was people posted here day and night. The ROC, Royal Observer Corps, was posted day and night, and if in the event of like a nuclear attack, then they could monitor it, and like I say, they had a few different devices. But look at this is one of the air intake things for it. Look at this. This is where they attach one of their devices as well. Oh aye. See, I think some of these were shut down in like 1968, and other ones were open all the way to 1991, at the end of the Cold War. This is where the little pump, there's a pump, so if any water gets in it, they can pump it out. And another thing, these are offset, so when you put the measuring device onto it, when you bolt it on, it'll always be, north will always be facing to north. It's a shame we can't get in there for a look, but it looks like that's not the original lid. But that's where the air vents went away down. I'll record down the hole. It's probably just like a wildlife, bit of a wildlife sanctuary now. Look at this folks, this is the other air vent. Yeah, I didn't even know there was an ROC post here on the Isle of Islay, so it's so cool to find one and be able to video it while I'm here. If I had been away from here and then found out they had one, I would have been a bit upset. There should be something else here. In the grass, there should be a little pipe. And then the pressure, there was a gauge down inside the bunker, and if the nuclear blast had gone off, they would have measured the air pressure for the force of the bomb. And then the other thing, the other measuring device which went onto the top here, had like a circle of paper, so the brightness from the blast burnt through a tiny hole onto the paper, which gave the altitude and the size of the blast onto the measuring device. And then there was a third measuring device as well.
There was a pipe stuck out the gauge.
Yeah, that was for the gauge. What was this one for again? Something bolted onto there as well.
One was the peak survey meter for the pressure wave.
The peak survey meter, folks, for the pressure wave.
One was what was the other one that went?
That was the paper thing that went on up there, because they used to open the hatch. They would have gotten radiated at that point, but the people would have died that was in here in the event of the Cold War. They were here to monitor the blast and send information down.
It depended how far away it was.
And then their job was done after that. Just because you were in the bunker, it was no guarantee of survival. And look, it's still got the original ROC paint on it as well, which is so cool to see. Yeah, it's just right out here on this vast expanse of land, so it would have probably been able to monitor the whole of Islay from here. So it's potentially the only one, it's potentially the only ROC bunker on Islay, but like it's not the sort of thing that's on the map. They're unmapped. Yeah, there we go folks, another ROC bunker documented. It's a short little video, but it's cool, and I kept it separate for the last one. When we were at the World War II, like artifacts around this same airfield, I thought there's no point in putting it on the same video when it's two different wars, two different times in defending the country, but both just as important. I'm not sure if there's a plane away to come into land, because I can see some vans and that flying about down the airfield. He's maybe like checking it's clear or something. Who would even know, folks? But yeah, there's a bit of Cold War history. I'll end this one here. Thanks very much for watching. See you again very soon for the next one.